year makes it a great time to reset our minds and check in on where we are mentally.
Helping us prepare to kick off the year with good mental health and how to make it stick is clinical psychologist Dr. John Duffy. Thanks so much, Dr. Duffy, for being with us today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Okay, so now we need to assess where we are before we start thinking about 2023. Do I need to also think about 2022 and what I did wrong?
No, let's not go back. Let's go forward.
Okay.
And I think we fail to do this sometimes. We fail to look at, like, where am I in terms of my mental wellness, anxiety, depression, and I think sometimes if we look at that and just look at it on a scale, 1 to 10, we might see variations week to week, day to day, and those variations are really handy in recognizing, oh, this works for me, this doesn't work so well, so I'm gonna go with this, you know, and that helps us kind of fine tune our well-being over the course of a year. It's really useful.
I always get like caught up in the, how do you know it's depression? How do you know it's, like, how do you know what's wrong or you're just having a bad day?
Yeah, it's a great question. Most of the time we're having a bad day if we hear from the people that we know and love and know us, and they tell us, you know what, you seem a little off. Don't pass that by, right?
Okay.
Take that seriously. And also recognize whether it's interfering with your life. If it's really getting in the way, I'm having trouble getting up and getting to work, I'm short-tempered with my kids or with my spouse or whoever, recognize that that is a sign of a reason to at least sit down and talk to somebody.
Okay.
Well, I like that we're talking about this because usually when you're thinking about New Year's resolutions, I know you don't love that word, but we're thinking about like physical transformations, you know, like how we want to change how we look. But this is also, we need to take time to think about what we want to change about ourselves internally, mentally, emotionally.
100%.
Yeah,
and they're related, right? Because the way we take care of our body, especially in the wake of a pandemic when most of us didn't do the best job of that, we recognize and we remember we have agency over that.
Yeah.
We have control over that and competence over that. And if we recognize that, we can apply that in other areas of our lives, right? So we can recognize, oh, if I'm really depressed, I can do something about that. I can use the tools that are out there to make myself well. So it's important to remember that we have all of these things at the ready for us, and not to blow any of them off, right? You know what I mean? Not to just suffer in silence. There's never, ever going to be a need for that.
I always feel like, too, we're talking about resolutions and all this timing things. And since the pandemic, mental health and wellness has gotten such a bigger place in our life. Yeah. And if you're talking about making a resolution, you can't change the physical things unless you change the mental things, right?
That's right. That's right. Right. You want to tend to your emotional well-being first and foremost, and that's why I like to gauge it kind of day to day and pay attention to boundaries with relationships and things like that, and make sure
boundaries,
right? Yeah, really important.
Everybody has problems with boundaries.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so whether it's a physical thing or whether it's an internal emotional thing or mental thing, how are we going to stick to boundaries? How are we going to stick to the exercise routine? Right. How are we going to make that call and actually call a therapist if we think we need help?
This is our problem with resolutions, right? As we say on January 1st, I'm going to lose 75 pounds. I'm going to have a whole new job. I'm going to get in a great relationship, right? We're going to do all the great things all this year. And one thing I want people to do is make sure they are reasonable, right? A couple of goals that I can set this year, and I can lay out steps for achieving them so that you feel good. You feel like things are progressing in a really positive way and you're making movement. That motion after a pandemic when we've been inert for so long, that's critical. That's how we're going to get ahead and change the vibe in 2023.
So really about 30 seconds left. What are some things that we can do to improve our mental health on a daily basis and set goals for ourselves?
Yeah. So have some regularity in your day. In other words, get up at the same time every day and have a few things that you're going to do today and make sure there's some balance there. Make sure there's some time just for yourself. Connect with people every day and tend to your body every single day, even on the days when you don't want to, when you think, I can't work out, I can't even take the walk, I'm too tired. If you get going, you'll be fine. You will be able to get there for sure.
For sure. Get the blood pumping.
Practice saying no.
Practice saying no. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Dr. Duffy, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Follow him on his social media handles and his website, drjohnduffy.com.